to sharpen a chainsaw? Let's do it, guys. We'll do it together with my 271. Stay tuned. The first thing you're going to need to know is what size file you're going to need. Now, I need a 3/16 file because when I bought my saw, I actually asked the guy to give me an extra blade just in case. And as you can see right there on the packaging, it says 3/16. Now that you know your chainsaw file size, you can go ahead and go to the hardware store and pick one up. They're really not too expensive. This Oregon name brand right here, it was only maybe $8 or $9, and you do get 2 files of them. Just be aware that you do not get a handle. So if you want to make things a little bit easier for you, I would say go pick up a handle. Attaching your handle is actually pretty simple. You're just gonna grab your handle and your file, press the two together, and then give it a few taps on your anvil or hard surface like concrete floor if you don't have an anvil. Now you're going to need to find a way to secure this chainsaw bar so it doesn't move. I'm going to use my vise and 2 blocks of wood. I went ahead and secured my chainsaw in such a way that the chainsaw chain can move back and forth and not rub against my vise. Some chainsaw blades, such as this one here, actually has the angle of the cutting edge etched into the back of it so that as the tooth wears down, you know what angle you need to file the tooth to. Now with the chainsaw blade securely fastened, we're going to take our file and start filing. At first it's going to be a little bit rough, but it's going to get easier as you go. Remember, a file only cuts one way. One other thing you can do is get yourself a Dremel with one of these chainsaw sharpening blades on them. They're really quick, they're inexpensive. I think 3 of them cost between $7 and $10, something like that. And all you gotta do is turn it on and touch each one of these chainsaw teeth just a little bit, and it takes it off really quickly. As you can see, this is a way better, faster method of doing this. But again, if you don't have electricity, you may end up just having to use a file out in the field. It's best to know both ways, just in case. So the next question is probably going to be all about rakers. That's these guys right here. If I grind these guys down, it's going to engage this tooth more into the wood. I honestly have never had a problem with that. Typically the tooth, when I cut it back, it's just cutting it backwards. It's actually not doing much with the raker. But if you find your chainsaw just skipping over the top of the wood and not actually making any contact, you can go ahead and file this down just a little bit. On my packaging, it recommends that you do it for this type of blade to about 25 thousandths. Okay, and after I'm done sharpening both sides, I'm going to go ahead and cover up the blade, put it back in my case. Now I do carry a towel in the bottom of my case so I can catch any oil in case it leaks out. Also in my case, I keep a couple of extra things, such as a chain, just in case you need it out there in the field, my file to sharpen it, my squinch in case I need to service a spark plug or take a look at the air filter. I also put in a spark plug just in case, a couple of wedges so in case I need them out there, as well as ear protection and a pair of gloves before I close this up. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.